What's up, everyone? This is Tatum. I'm back with another episode of Fuck This Review, where today I'm going to be talking about Migos Culture 3. Culture 3 is the closing out of the trilogy of culture albums from the Migos. Going into this album, uh, I would say I didn't know what I was going to expect, but I do know what I expected. Uh, I expected a Migos album. I expected the typical Migos sound, and that's just my opinion. I think this album, although this album I think is better than the last Culture. That sounds funny. Although I think this album is better than the last Culture album, it does bear a lot of similarities to Migos music that we've been accustomed to hearing over the years. And this is their first album in what, 3 years, 3 or 4 years, something like that. It was supposed to drop sometime in 2020, but due to COVID, you know how everything got pushed back because of COVID. So here we are. The album is 18 tracks. I'm going to talk about some of the songs, some of the good things I like, some of the bad things, and just get my take on the new album. So let's get into it. The first song I actually enjoyed. The album starts with Avalanche, and I thought it was a good remake good flip of the Temptation Papa Was a Rolling Stone sample. I love their chemistry on there. One thing I do give the Migos is that they always sound cohesive in a way. So that's one thing I did appreciate the intro track. It was just different. It was a different sound for them, even though it had the 808 kick and everything like that. It was just a different sound that I wasn't expecting from the Migos, which obviously one of the standout tracks to me. And Takeoff, I think, really showed up on this album for the most part. To me, he's been the standout one on this album. Then we go into Having Our Way, and that's featuring Drake. And that song, I would believe it probably gets a lot of airplay soon because it's summertime and it's the Drake stimulus package. I mean, Drake fucking rapped half of the song. Like, literally, I had to look at my phone and was like, God damn, we halfway through the song and Drake's still going. And it's three Migos we gotta get to and all this. So I thought that was funny. The song itself, it's okay. I'm kind of over the Adidas Nike jabs at each other from both ends. I'm kind of over it. Like, none of us own that company, so none of the black people own any of those companies, but yet we still fighting over what's better, what's this and what's that. So I was kind of over it. And all I know is one thing I do give Drake is that he does try to incorporate different accents, not like it's the way he's talking, but different. He incorporates. He tries to put something new into something in every flow, kind of. So when you hear Drake, he'll do something on the record where he'll say something like the way he rapped on here, where he'd drag off the word and hold it before he says it.
Soon as I link with these niggas, they feelings are written all over they face.
Which is cool, but I really haven't heard any Drake verses in the past couple years that I've been like excited about. Sorry, Drake fans. And I'm a Drake fan too, but I gotta keep it real myself. Straightening is cool. It's one of the first records that we heard from here, basically to really start the rollout. I know we had And I Need It dropped last year, but this was the first record that actually we knew that the album was coming. Straightening is cool. It's the typical Migos sound. Don't nothing get straightened but straightening. But I do find myself saying that throughout the day. Don't nothing get straightened but straightening. Nothing get straightened but straightening. Type shit. Cool record. I do find myself saying this the type shit that get your bitch hit. And I think Cardi B had the best verse on there. Cardi came on there and spazzed. She did have a corny line or something like, I blast so much they thought I was gay or something like that. I was like, that's not a good bar. We get through this. Malibu's cool. I like Birthday because I like the Migos on that kind of mustard sound. I forgot the mustard song that came out about 2 years ago or a year ago with the Migos on it. And I like that vibe of that record. I think they sound good on those kind of beats. So I did enjoy Birthday. Modern Day, Vaccine, Picasso. It's Roadrunner. It seems like the Migos go in the studio, and this is no slight. It just seemed like they'll read a word off the whatever words they see and be like, okay. Oh, look, I got a book that says Bobby Brown. And then the song be named Bobby Brown, and Bobby Brown. And they just make a song out of it, like Vaccine, Picasso, Roadrunner, beep, beep. Hit a Roadrunner, beep, beep. Like, about this point in the album, although I do like Picasso and the Roadrunner way Offset raps on there, it's dope, but at this point it's not so much more trap music I could take, or and it ain't even about trap music. So I take that back. It's more about everything sounds the same, man. Like, and I tried to go into this album with, well, I did go into this album with an open mind, but it's like it's only so much one man can take. You know what I mean? Like every song, like even if all the beats hit on here, I can't take anything away from the production. And I think Murder did a bunch of beats on here. I just keep hearing this tag throughout, but it's like the Migos are so, they changed the game so much that it's sad when it becomes sad when you are the marquee and you are the thing that the tree that people pick from, but then they pick from it so much that when you do your own sound, you sound like someone else. And I think that's the problem with this album. It's not enough difference in it. Like everything is just on the same path, man. It's I don't know. What you see with Justin Bieber, that's a skip for me. Jane, Antisocial, I did appreciate that record because it gave the Migos, it made me look at the Migos in a different light. Like at least all the stuff I complained about up to this point is like, okay, now they're attempting to try something new. I haven't heard Takeoff and Quavo just rap about something meaningful, talk about, these drugs are killing me and I need to stop this stuff, and talking about the wrongs in the world and talking about the mistakes they made. That was great to see from this group to me. Like that was a great record. I wish they would have more of those, like, because it's only one on here and it gets lost in the shuffle to me. RP to Juice WRLD, I appreciate that. RP to Pop Smoke as well. They had both of them featured on here, which was kind of eerie in itself. I do appreciate that, the attempt, but it is funny. I can't say this without having a funny. To hear Quavo like harmonize and sing in like like he's being positive but still in the Migos voice, it's hilarious. Like he'll be hitting notes and like be like, mama, and still, I'll save the world, mama. Why not? I think they just released a video today for that. Again, like it literally goes right back into the same sound. Right after Antisocial, we get Why Not, Mahomes, Handle My Business. And Handle My Business, I actually don't know what's going on, but that song sounds like Lil Baby should have been on it. And I know somehow they just don't get along for some reason, even though they sound to the same record company. But Lil Baby would have sounded amazing on that record. I never want to hear the Migos on a drill beat ever again. So I hope this is the first and last time. And I need it with Young Boy on it. I did appreciate the flip of the 50 Cent sample, the Bitch Get In My Car. I grew up on that, so just to hear that dun 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 dun, I thought that was dope. Even when I heard it last year, I was like, this is a dope record, and the way they flowed on it. And I need it. Go long. These bullets he receive it. I did appreciate that. But 19 records is just too much. Let me get into my best songs. Best songs, I'm gonna go with Avalanche, Picasso, and Birthday. And you can put I Need It in there too. Worst song is What You See. Nah. Best line, for the first time, I'm stumped. I don't have a best line from this one. Sorry, fans. This is my first time not having a best line. It's just, it was draining listening to this album, to be truthfully honest with you. Fucks given for this album, I'll give it a 2 out of 5. That's all I can spare. Let's wrap this shit up though.
Papa was a Rolling Stone, but now I got Rolling Stones in the bed.
When it comes to Migos, Culture 3, I think for me personally, it's just not my cup of tea. I can't deal with 19 songs that all sound the same. That's just too much for me. And, I could be on the island by myself with that. I also feel like two things. I feel like I said before, when you created a sound and the world takes your sound, when you do the sound, it sounds like you're copying someone. And that's what I get from this, like just sound wise, it gets dragging on. And also third, I don't think they record together. To be a group, the song sounds like Quavo has a song, Brings to Steel. Takeoff might have a song, Offset has a song, Brings to Steel. For the most part, it sounds like these verses was patched in, and since they do grown to have so much chemistry, their family, for God's sakes, it works. But I hear it, bro. But yeah, that's it. Sorry if this came off too harsh. It's just not my cup of tea. If you disagree in the comments, let me know. We can have a conversation. Maybe you could change my mind on a couple records on the album itself. How do you feel about the Migos state in hip hop right now? Do you think the Migos are still like a prevalent group in hip hop right now? Let me know in the comments. As always though, Fuck this review. I'm Tatum. Peace.